Hi friends, today I am going to discuss about the digital pickpocketing, how you can save yourself from digital pickpocketing. If you know that today the recent trend is there are many crooks online who try to gain access to your internet by hacking your mobiles. So if you are using your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or uh, any of the aspect of it, you are prone to be hacked by hackers. And as I was talking about, today we are having digital pickpockets. So they try to get the OTP, your account details, by either threatening you or forcing you to reveal your information. So how do you protect yourself from these digital pickpockets? What I suggest is that most of you, instead of selling your old mobiles, smartphones, you use that mobile as your digital wallet. So you have one SIM card with all the details regarding your internet and other access through only one SIM card. What you have to do is don't carry this mobile with you as much as possible. Pay everything through the currency. So avoid digital means of paying things. So we have become almost dependent on digital payment today. So let us avoid it. At the same time, use the benefits of digital banking too. So what you have to do is leave your phone at home, let it be at home. So you might be saying that I might miss calls from this particular SIM number. So how do I overcome that? So you can provide the call forwarding option. You can enter your mobile through which you are always available and it is with you for call forwarding, and all your calls from that mobile will be forwarded to you. What you have to do is see to it that your internet isn't provided for the digital smartphone which you are using it as your digital wallet. So don't provide those informations. All your Google Pay, everything, Beam app, everything, you can have that in that mobile. And whenever you leave it at home, see to it that it is offline. And you also can protect yourself from unwanted apps running at the background by going to the safe mode. When you go into safe mode, very few apps are going to work, and they protect the battery also, they save the battery, and there is a longevity of your screen time too. So that is one way of protecting your mobile. So not giving access to internet, don't have your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or your mobile data switched on. Whenever you require, you switch it on and then click it off. Remove all the unwanted apps. See, most of the free apps, they are being utilized for data mining today. The next after petrol, the most important thing is data about you. So data mining happens. Anything that is offered free, you have to understand that there is going to be a data mining that is going to take place, and all your activities, your email check, everything would be accessed, your account details, and within minutes everyone knows about what you want, and they try to force those products on you. So that could also be avoided. So use this only for the purpose of the digital banking, and at home, let it be safe at home, and you use the other mobile smartphone, so where you have access to all the internet and you can have it. So the best thing I suggest is you need not have to go for a new mobile, so use your old smartphone. And also remember that none of the bank people, they speak in Hindi. So there are some states where some of the districts of these states in the north and eastern part of India, so they are professional crooks, they are professional pickpockets, digital pickpockets. They are much more well versed in mobile data accessing and other things than us. They are not highly educated, but they do know how to fool uh, each one of us. So what you have to do is see to it that you never answer any person who is speaking in Hindi and is not speaking in any other language apart from what you try to speak, because bank people always provide you more options of language. So they at least speak to you in English in case you are not able to understand Hindi. So that you should remember about, and try to verify from where they are calling. They make it sound very much in a threatening way. They say that your bank account will be closed or you will be hacked at very short duration of time. See to it that you don't fall prey for these things. Anything that you have issues, even if they threaten through mobile phones, they ask you to share your OTT number, OTP number, your password, user ID. Don't do that. Any issues are there, you can just uh, visit the bank and get your things clarified. Many of them lose it. So I will also be discussing in another video about digital sextortion, wherein they just see to it that you attend an unknown numbers video call and they record. Screen recording options are there in the mobile, and they utilize it and they record it for 7 to 8 seconds. So wherein you see some obscene videos too, and your face is also recorded there. So they use that to extort money from you. I had recently one of my colleagues who's a physics lecturer getting affected by such call. He had made an online matrimonial profile. So what they did was they got all the details, and one of the person called up from this matrimonial profile, and he said that he is a person from cybercrime police, and his profile photo, he was dressed himself in a uniform. Anyone can hire a police uniform. So this is not the standard protocol or way of any police approaching you. So he threatened my colleague, saying that he had misbehaved with many of the matrimonial profile of females, and that he was booked under a case, and summons would be sent to him very shortly. Since my friend is well versed with all these sort of crooks, he just said that, yes, you just tell me, you send me the summons, I have no issues with it, send it to me, and you come to Bangalore, let us have a talk of it, and you meet my lawyer, and I'll also be forwarding your profile to the cybercrime police. So very shortly he cut his call, and he was never on screen again. So many of them find it quite embarrassing, and they believe that it might tarnish their reputation, and in the process they became victims to the extortion through this video. So you should be very careful about that. That is also another method of digital sextortion, they call it as. Okay, so as I told you, the best way is always have money for that month. At least once in a ATM you withdraw around whatever is your minimum monthly expenditures. So as much as possible, use your currency notes to pay the money. Avoid digital transactions, because the more you are going to transact, you expose your profile, your email IDs, the UPI profiles, and you are prone for attacks. And many times you have maybe a minimum guarantee of 2 lakhs in your bank, and if you have missed around 10 lakhs, you might not get that 10 lakhs back. So you should also know the minimum guarantees that the banks provide to you in case of any loss. So keeping this in mind, and one more way of seeing to it that they don't have, even if they hack into your account, they should not be able to withdraw amount, or even if you lose your debit card. Nowadays the banks are providing you the options of deciding how much you can provide for transaction. Like you have IMPS, the minimum amount that you can transact, or payment on the spot, POS payments, that also you can limit it to whatever is your maximum requirement. So you can all set the settings so that even if there's a loss of debit card, your data and other things, your loss from your bank account is not huge. So these are certain ways of keeping yourself well versed with the crooks and evading these crooks. So there are many cases, even for the police to solve all these cases or to resolve these cases, it's a nightmare for them also. There are many such digital pickpockets who are roaming around. So I would be sharing about one article where it gives a detailed account of the modus operandi of these digital pickpockets. So thank you if you have enjoyed this video, and if you think that it has created awareness to you, so kindly comment in the comment section, provide any other suggestions that you have, and share it with your friends who might get benefited from this video. So have a nice day and protect yourself from these digital crooks. Thank you.